See if it works more than anything. What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Thesis, aka Thesis himself from Vaping with Thesis ass. Right, God bless. Now, look, motherfuckers. All right, guys. So welcome. We officially have the Vaping with Thesis brand account back. I don't necessarily know if it's a glitch or what the case is, but regardless, we're gonna run with it, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go with it.
We do have LMC with us right here, right now. LMC, go ahead and say hi.
LMC.
Legendary Mike Shiroki.
Oh.
Duh. Mike, you can't have yourself muted when you say hi, bro. Oh wait, did I? No, you're good.
What's up? No, I got it. I was switching some. How's it going, guys?
So what we're gonna end up by doing is we're gonna start doing Patreon exclusive interviews, and we now have that ability. I think we should do our first one this evening. What do you think?
Just join in, just Mike. Should we start off with Mike?
Our initial episode.
Yeah.
Let's start out with Mike. I'm a little bit curious whether could we discuss your job transition?
Not right at this time.
Okay, so maybe we should wait for Mike. I feel like we should, because I want to get, because that's not the end. I feel like that's the beginning of his new life.
For sure.
For sure, I think it is. Okay,
Yes,
it is. See, he agrees. Baby,
Yeah.
do you want to go ahead and start us off with what do you call that shit? Comments.
Right now we've got Vape Girl, Thomas Hull, 808 Kevin, Spring Girl Reviews, Alpha Me. We only have 10 people watching right now.
It's because of the notifications for this version of the live.
I got it right away.
Is this notifications for this version of the live takes a while to pump out.
Oh, I was gonna say, because mine popped up almost immediately.
That
Mike,
looks
did you
great.
get yours?
I have not gotten mine.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a couple of minutes.
TMD live. I'm sharing it, guys. 1 second.
I'll say do that now when we're waiting for everybody to get in.
Yep. That's what we'll do. Oh, weird. So it just takes a screenshot of the initial 2 seconds or what?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's fucking weird.
We'll just have to be prepared.
Just like, yeah. Well, what are we going to do for it?
I don't know.
Patreon?
Can we have like just a stock thumbnail?
You know, we can, but I don't know how to do it. I feel like a Luddite when it comes to Zoom. This is the first time we've ever been able to Zoom. This is the first, we have the brand account back. Do you want to read comments?
That's it.
No, but who's talking?
That's it, babe.
New Arabus.
I've got A Kelt said I got mine as soon as it came on, and Wyatt Black said mine came at 8:42.
All right, beautiful.
So
it's supposed. So when I was doing the research into this one, it looks like, I guess I don't know why, that the push notifications for the go live now on YouTube is more reliable than the going in through the stream key. Does that make sense? Okay. That's all I know.
It's more reliable.
It's more. So more people report getting those notifications than do when they get these.
Takes a minute.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm also this all third party fucking bullshit via.
Hey, Melissa, did you just get your notification or did you get yours a couple minutes ago? I'm just curious. China says, "Ayo, Thesis."
Ayo, Thesis. That's my boy China with the pod juice.
KQ is here. This is hello, Nas.
How's it
Bob
going, bro?
Squatch. Hey. Twisted Hex, what's going on? Hello. Joseph T. There we go. Savage Red Reviews. Oh yeah, they're popping in now. We're at 27, 28. Okay. Just got it. And the Patreon. Oh, okay. So if you guys didn't catch on, we are going live through Zoom, so things are taking a second to kind of
catch up. And we do have
right up again.
Mike Chiroki with us. We do have the producer. We have a fucking producer of the goddamn.
Mike, we were talking about it before we set this up, that I would like to get to a point that I don't have a computer in front of me anymore, and you can just start filtering through our comments for us.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got all the comments up and all that kind of stuff right now.
Yeah.
Checking all that.
And for you guys who are watching and are in the chat, if you guys have something, like a lot of times people are like, Nas, check your phone, Nas, check your phone, Nas, check your phone. Direct that stuff to Mike. Send all of that stuff to Mike and he'll filter through it. If it's something he thinks we need to talk about, he'll let us know.
Not that it's not important. It's just now that we're doing this setup, we're using 1, 2, 3 different screens. And now we're able to 1, 2, 3, 4 screens. Now we're able to actually start doing screen shares. So just as an example, like I'll do this here. So we'll be able to react to the videos that I've been showing before. So now you guys can fucking see everything. How dope is this? And big mind you guys, this is, I don't know if this is a glitch or what it is. I haven't had this ability for 4 years now.
Has it been that long?
It's been that long, 4 years with no brand account. And now that it got reinstated, nobody knows why. I've talked to a bunch of people about it. No one could tell me that it didn't exist. And it was gone. It was just simply gone.
Oh, so nobody had an answer for you.
No one had an answer. And all of a sudden, one day I go, as a fucking lark, I just clicked on vidIQ just for like the millionth time. And it's like, add VapingWithThesis, authenticate.
Because was that yesterday or the day before?
A few days ago, I was trying to audit my channel. And I was just see if I could do it without having to become a premium member. And I became a premium. So now they're going to audit my channel to make sure everything's. And I did delete like, I think 200 videos. And like thousands of comments.
Do you want to go ahead and talk about that a little bit before we get started?
Yeah. So first, can you pass me that Four Hands Brewing, please, from St. Louis, from my boy Chef. So
the glass in there too.
Yes, of course. That's why it's here. Oh, you got the cannoli one. So big shout out to my boy Chef.
I didn't realize they're different.
Yep. So I used to love milk stouts, but I've come to the conclusion that I cannot drink them anymore because
cute.
Isn't that adorable? Because
it's like something my grandma would have had.
Right. I get sick from it. Like simply put, I get super. I think I'm lactose or gluten intolerant. How would you say that?
Yeah.
Something like that. So I've always been a big fan of IPAs, so that's what I'm gonna stick to drinking. But he sent a whole shit ton of stuff for the militia in the militia boxes. We look at Mandy.
Yeah, it looks much better. I came in here the other day. I was like, where's my wedding stuff?
Oh, well, it's somewhere. I had to misplace a couple things.
I assumed so.
But I didn't break stuff most part.
Yeah.
A couple of flowers. It was unintentional. I just grabbed him like this and so he sent a bunch of stuff for the militia, and he knows I love me some beer, but like milk stouts are a treat. I cannot drink them on a regular basis.
It's like I'm eating a meal.
It's like eating a meal. I'm gonna grab me a kniffy.
Mike, go ahead and say something so you can chime in so they can actually see. We can't see your screen to see if the lighting's any better yet.
I think we're probably a little better now.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Much better. And we're gonna send you I'll send you a mic and a preamp and a interface.
Damn, getting all pro.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hook you up. I got a couple extra interfaces, I got another SM7B, another one of these microphones and a boom. Actually, I just bought the boom. I haven't even used it, so it's still in the box for you. Oh, shit, whoops, I can't.
Yeah, we do have a new setup. Everybody is super into it.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying.
Do you want to know if your arms are still the same length?
They're longer now, because now I can prove that I can reach stuff. I can even reach boobies, whatever I need. It's perfect. And now you can see my actual length because it's from this side.
Hello, John Augusta.
Jonathan Augusta. We're going to cheers, baby. Now, this is cannoli by Four Hands Brewing. I do want to go ahead and say that this episode of TMD Live is, and all are for 18 plus and 21 plus. You can't just cheers and drink.
Well, isn't that usually what you do after you cheers, is take a drink?
No. You talk.
Oh. I think you talk, then cheers.
L'chaim. What is it called? My whole life. Salud. There we go. Jesus Christ.
I thought you were going to do one of those like, here's to my...
Here's to your...
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about? Here's to Zoom.
Oh.
Here's to brand accounts and making sure that we keep it.
And getting a W-2 form from Google.
And I got a W-2 form from Google. Said I made like $3,000. I was like, bitch, where? I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that $3,000.
So I want to know. Go ahead, John.
Oh, I just broke my glass. That was quick.
On what?
Microphone.
Oh, yep.
That's all right.
No, it's yours. What were you going to say, Mike?
Now it's not cute.
I was going to say super chats, but looks like Nos breaks more than just tank glass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, he is like a tip, a drop, a spill, like it's.
There it is.
Did you find it?
Mm-hmm.
That was quick. Can't believe it didn't drop to the bottom of the glass.
Good. Well, that's maybe how thick it is.
Maybe.
Look at the fucking head on that shit. I'm already
When
full.
was the last time you broke a tank?
I haven't
time.
since I got these.
I saw you trying it at Tyler's the other day.
What?
You had it like in a vice grip, and we're like,
no, I was putting it back together. I dropped it, and I do that all the time because I separated the bottom piece and top piece.
Got it. What do you vaping on tonight?
So tonight, oh my god, keep passing. I can reach it. Got it.
Oh, your
I know
stinks.
it smells like a meal, like a rotten one. Bitch, it's okay. So I'm rocking.
Look at how cute it is.
It's my so this is
so tiny.
This is someone sent this to me. This is I think it was Tim. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Caesar. Could have been just me having it. Merlin Nano, circa 2004, sitting out here, and I fucking looked at it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna build on this and see what happens. And with that said, I do not. If I would have found this RTA, if I would have found the Merlin Nano RTA 5 years ago, before, if I would have found it when I first started doing the channel in 2013, 2014, I don't know that I would have continued
to search
because it's the perfect MTL. And this rivals.
What is it?
It's called the Merlin Nano. It's by Og Vape. And I don't know how old it is. I know
was
it's
that your
old.
review you did today?
No, I did that one. Bad bitch. This fucking Nugget AIO. The thing about it is, like, I kept thinking about it.
What is AIO?
All in one.
Oh, okay.
The AIO, and remember how I've been putting this one off for months? Like a month and a half.
I have seen it so many times. Just like
when I called it garbage, they asked me not to release that review because it wasn't the production version.
And then they went. Yep.
Then they sent out the production Myrtle, and I just kind of got lost in the wind.
Yeah.
Today I'm like, oh fuck, I owe these guys that review. I got to do it. So I did it, and I was like, I shouldn't say I did it today. I finished it today. I first started using those coils a couple of days ago, and I was like, okay, it's amazing, but I want to give it a couple of days to see if it lasts.
Yeah.
And it's lasting and is as good as the .AIO by .mod. This is my bitch.
Yeah.
And the worst part is that it's $40 cheaper. It also looks $40 cheaper, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. And I would still rather choose the .AIO. It's not even a comparison.
But if somebody who was on a budget wanted something.
But if you are on a budget and you want the exact same experience, at least the initial 72 hours, the Nugget AIO is...
I just have to pipe in here. Melissa said she put her barrage on a squonk for the first time tonight, and now it will forever be there.
Okay, so I've got a couple of 3 Mach 1s. I was going to be doing some, not giveaways, but some drawings for the Patreon page. And I almost want to steal one for myself. I don't even own a black barrage. I'm going to buy one off Asmode or off of my V Pro. They're only $26 on my V Pro. This is not me. I'm not sponsored by any vape website. Don't vape. Please don't take my brand channel account away. Drugs are bad. Oh, so the Merlin, and it's sitting atop the minutia, but I'm about to show you all something. Watch this.
Oh, so hey guys, just a heads up. In comment videos, please, anything, anytime you leave a comment, even in our live streams, please be super careful about anything that says .com.
Yep.
If there is like, if somebody is looking for a place to find something, can you please just put like the name
and then no .com, no
www. .com, no www, because from what I understand is they've come to some kind of conclusion that that's how they're giving people strikes, is that they're searching in the comments for website links. So please be careful.
I do have an update about that. So here it is. 18350.
I'll be right back to you.
Okay. 18350 sitting on top of an old school 2013 mod. Mike, can you see this, bro? I know it's super far, but let me go and get up close. You're muted, bro.
There we go. Yeah, it looks great.
Look how small this is. Tiny. Well, let's do it. Bro, in terms of an MTL, for an RTA, there's a few on my list. You've got all these tanks that are kind of like doing this, like, where the performance isn't changing. The performance is my fists, but they're like moving all around it. The Anani, the K-Fun, maybe the K-Fun not so much, but the Anani. You've got tanks like the Expromiser V4. All of these different tanks that are delivering the exact same performance and ease of use as this old ass tank. non-adjustable, but it's got inserts with O-rings that you put inside the chimney. And I'm sitting here building on it, and it took me less than 5 minutes to build. Less than 7 minutes total to it.
Airflow, or
Huh?
as far as changing up your airflow?
As far as doing anything, like it needs nothing. Yeah, as far as changing up your airflow, it's just got inserts, which is a little cumbersome. I prefer either a non-adjustable airflow, or I prefer something that's just as easy to screw on or off, kind of a deal. But at the same time, this Merlin Nano, dude, like, is a fucking banger with an 18350 at a 0.95 ohm coil. Like, it's hard for me to think of what's better than this.
What's your battery life on that? Is it 18350?
If I'm chain vaping it, it's a full tank. It's a full 2 mils, but it's not something where I would take out the house. That's why I had it on the single 18650 Minuta. And I just got into a conversation with somebody maybe a week or two, maybe 2 weeks ago, where they said, what's the point of having an 18650 when we have 21700s? Here's the deal. The first 21700 and 2700 battery device, nobody ever talks about this and no one knows about it, is the iTaste 134. No one's ever mentioned that in a video. I might have to re-review it someday. But that device is not an 18650 device. That device is a 2700 device. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the first 2700 device from 2013 right here. Just to prove it to you, boom sauce right here. 2700 by Home Tech. And this battery life is absolutely out of this world. Let me see about this bad boy. But no one ever talked about that. And I wish I would have known at the time. There was almost no reviews when I put my review of it out to even talk about that.
Self-adjusting?
Self-adjusting pin, yeah. Positive pin. Or, button. Positive pin. Yeah, the door. This bad boy, the pin here.
Yeah.
Yep. I shouldn't say that because there was no 2700s that I remember of, but it's the dimensions of a 2700 size battery sled. This is the part where you get excited.
Test. Does that work?
There you go. Yeah, that works good.
You hold down the space bar on Zoom, it unmutes you.
No fucking way. Seriously? Let me try this. Nope, that doesn't work for me.
You got to be muted first.
Oh, cute. So I'm going to pop this bad boy back in the Minuta. I think Chef is the one that got this one for me. I apologize if I'm telling tales out of school here. 20 watts. That's why the Minuta doesn't go out of the studio. Sponsor the channel, Podjuice 55 blank. Save some money. Thesis 10. I think we got around that one. What?
I can't find her. They want to be tucked in, and then I can't find them anywhere.
Can you hold that in your hand? Show everyone how tiny it is. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't breathe.
She's not a fan of the PODJUIC.
The Nicks.
It's 55 milligram Nick. So yeah. So yep.
And the car is the worst.
And do not say the word coupon, by the way. Just a heads up. Thank you so much, by the way. Melissa Perry Privé. Shane Smith. Oh shit, what's up, Shane? Let's see.
Oh, hi,
John
Shane.
Q. Geezer, Kyle Russell. Hey, here on different account. Hey, Joshua Abity Miller. Negative pin. Negative. Thank you, negative pin. Hope you're doing well, John. Hope slave for Red Zone. Blake Swartz. Hey, yo, mother look.
I had to go tuck our children into bed. That's where I went.
Rolly Gonzalez. ¿Qué pasó?
You want to do your high-low for today?
Yeah, absolutely. But let me look. I swear to God, I saw Tim's name somewhere. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I saw.
It's right here. He says, which one? He said the new setup looks real good.
Oh, thank you, bro. Who said that?
Tim.
That means a lot. The new beer's great, especially the glass that goes with it in my mouth.
Are you going to talk about your high-low for today?
Mm-hmm. My low was feeling like I was irrelevant on just my job, social media, life. feel like I should literally build a hut in our backyard made of mud. And I should
What's that gonna do?
Start a new life
in her backyard.
And just stare at what used to be mine. Like I used to live there. You know what I mean? Just become one with the earth.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
The high of today was just eating dinner with you and the boys at Parkway Pizza, Minneapolis.
Yeah.
This is always my high when we get to come and hang out.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, my low, I woke up with, so I when I say I have a headache, it doesn't mean I have a headache like what I imagine normal people feel. From my job, I get, so underneath my shoulder blades on both sides is where your nerve clusters sit, and it like.
May I ask how you know that? Ask
Mike. I bet Mike knows that.
Why does Mike know that?
It's that 2 semesters of.
He's not holding down spacebar hard enough.
Oh, there we go. I got to be clicked in that window. Sorry. That's where some of your nerve bundles are at.
Yeah, it's that.
Right, but I know that as well. What I'm asking is, how do you know that?
It's that 2 semesters of exercise and sport science.
Ooh.
I don't know. I've taken anatomy like 6 times in my life too. So, and from my job, I get knots underneath there, and so it shoots up the side of my neck, and it gives I get like a really nasty headache from it. And literally last night it was from sitting on the couch wrong. So I woke up with like a fucking awful migraine this morning. Yeah, and then our boys had a dentist appointment up in Minneapolis, so we make an afternoon of it. Yeah, and had pizza, and it was really good. It was kind of cool. They had a Disney movie playing, and the boys were watching a movie and playing foosball, and
it was one of the most liberal places I've ever been, though.
Yeah, but it was
I
fine. Didn't feel bad that our boys were just like.
No, not at all. But I also didn't feel welcome. Like I got stared down by a Bernie shirt wearing motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. I like Bernie too, but I'm not going to wear a shirt.
I didn't get that at all.
I got it.
I didn't get that at all.
I got it. You look like you belong in those places.
I didn't even.
I look like the quintessential bro they all want to fucking hang. What is this? Like, yeah, me too sometimes.
No.
That's what
I just didn't get that at all.
No?
But the pizza was good. Where would you have put that on our... So, okay. This is going to start a huge debate. I know it will. Because Nas and I prefer super thin, crispy crust pizza.
Like I want it to, when we do this, it doesn't fold. It breaks.
Like when you pick the pizza up, it holds.
It's closer to toast than it is bread.
Structure.
Yeah. I don't want no fucking stupid Brooklyn
cut in
bullshit.
Squares.
Yeah. Cut in squares. None of these triangle shits.
So,
I think squares is much more Midwest thing too, though.
I know, because Mike, you can attest to this. When we were in California and I was trying to order us pizza, like I couldn't find a place that wasn't, when you pick it up, the triangle like flops over.
It's flaccid. I don't like flaccid pizza.
I don't either.
That's just kind of how pizza is out here. I don't know. You can get some good thin crust out here, but I don't know. Pizza's like a lady. Okay?
It is. I like mine hard.
Yeah. Pizza's like a lady. You know, they come in all different shapes and sizes.
They're all good.
But it really is the ingredients that are what make the pizza.
Agreed. Look, there's a place in the middle of nowhere out by our house, by Cannon Falls, like 8 miles away, that has. I'm not a huge fan of red sauce, but there's 2 that I'll eat. It's Red Savoy's in St. Paul, that's no longer there. And they still have Red Savoy's.
I think they're reopening the main location.
I hope they are, genuinely. But Red Savoy's and Dudley's Pizza, those 2 pizza places, in my opinion, the only red sauces I'll eat. And you know I don't like chunky red sauce. Dudley's tends to be a little more on the chunky side, and I think it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Really good.
Really good.
It's also kind of I would say it's more of a would you call it more of a marinara than a spaghetti sauce?
So we also don't ever go anywhere and share a pizza.
No, fuck no.
Well, sometimes when we go to Green
Mill.
Mill.
But Green Mill's because it's just a good all around pizza.
Yeah. And so tonight we went out for pizza, and all 4 of us ordered our own pizza because nobody can agree on anything. But I am like a very traditional, like sausage, pepperoni, onion, green pepper, green olive, except the green pepper was too much. But like my ideal pizza, if I could pick, would just be sausage. If I could pick 2 toppings, sausage and green olive, hands down.
I'm just not a fan of olives. I like olives, like black olives specifically. Black olives are great.
Blood.
Yeah. So I had this conversation with Doc, and she said, "No, they're not."
Iron. It's just like iron.
She said there is no iron in olives. She says it's because you guys are broke folk and eat it from a can.
Well, probably.
But all I can think about when I think of black olives is iron. But it's that perfect balance of salty and fatty.
Yeah.
That fatty salt.
Me and our boys, like, I'll open up a can of black olives and it'll just.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I could eat black olives like right out the can. My issue is like even green olives, like if they're good, like the pimento.
No, I like just like the canned shitty sliced pimento stuffed green olives.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't want like.
I think our definition of good is that.
Yep.
That's pretty. I don't know if it. Fuck it.
I don't want like Kamada olives on my pizza.
What? It's Kamada olives.
It's like they're like the Greek olives.
Fuck that. Gross. Get out of here with that shit. Who the fuck is Greek?
How you say that?
All right. So yours is black or green olives and sausage.
Red sauce.
And red sauce.
Yep. That's my 2 toppings. That's it.
I can only pick 2?
Yep.
I won't eat pizza. Then I just won't eat it. You know me. I won't eat it. I would rather order a sandwich or some pasta.
You have to.
Okay.
Have to. I would say white sauce.
Can we agree that sauce is not a topping?
Yeah.
Okay. So then white sauce or garlic oil.
Yeah.
That's either one of them I'm okay with. If they're homemade. Oh, I'm getting claustrophobic. Oh. I thought it was my rubber one.
Oh.
And I went to pinch it like sometimes.
Oh, and you couldn't?
And I couldn't. I was like, oh, it's not. I'll put it on my necklace, I promise. The metal one, the white gold one is just too much for me. It'd be white sauce or a garlic oil with sausage. Oh my God, like onion or chicken.
I know. I'm not even kidding you. In my head, I was going to say sausage and chicken. And then I was like, fuck, he's going to need onion. So I don't know which one's going to go, if it would be the sausage or the chicken.
I would say sausage and onion.
Sausage and onion?
With either garlic. Yeah, the garlic oil would substitute the chicken. If I had to go white sauce, I would say chicken and sausage. But all right, now 3 toppings. Boom, 3 toppings. Now go.
Pepperoni, sausage, green olive.
That sounds like a great pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do the green olive, but I would definitely eat that pizza.
4 toppings, pineapple.
Nope, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to. Why did you?
Well, okay.
Now I get to go to 5.
So
stop.
No, I said that was my 4.
No, but it was my turn.
I want to hear both.
It's my turn.
Okay.
3 toppings.
Okay.
Sausage, chicken, white sauce, pineapple. 4 topping is white sauce. Sauce we've already concluded is not a topping. So chicken, sausage, pineapple. Sausage, chicken, pineapple, onion, white sauce. That's my 4 toppings. White sauce is not included as a topping. Yeah. Boom. Now I'll go to 5.
Oh, so that would have been my pizza today. Sausage, pepperoni, green olive, onion, pineapple.
With red sauce.
With red sauce.
I could never do pineapple with red sauce.
Oh, no, not just pizza today. It was sausage and pineapple. It was fucking delicious.
It was fine, but it's like having a fast car in the snow because of the red sauce. It's like, it's still cool, but I'm not going to do it. I would never order it. Never do that personally.
They just said, you keep putting pineapple on your pizza and I'm going to call the cops. I knew it was going to start a commotion.
No, because people just don't want to admit when they don't have taste. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When they're low class and they don't put pineapple on pizza.
Is this water?
Yeah. Would you like some?
Oh my God. I've never been this thirsty in my life. Okay. I have to tell you guys a story.
What's your story?
We have to rewind. Put our pineapple conversation on hold for a second. So I have this thing that I have to smell.
Yeah, water. Me too.
Anything.
Before you put it in your mouth.
Before I drink it.
I've seen you sniff my penis before you put it in your mouth. I've seen you do it.
No, but do you want to know what happened? I had a water bottle in the back of my car, in the backseat of my car. And we had been out somewhere. I don't remember even what we were doing.
Each other.
And I reached back to take a drink of the water that was in the back. And I opened it up and I went. And I looked at it. It was his piss. He had peed in my water bottle and then put it back.
Oh wait, your actual water cup, or
No,
was
it was a tall smart water.
Oh yeah. But then, have I ever told the story about me drinking my buddy's piss on accident? But mine actually has probably a better.
I was literally, you guys, I was like this and ready to take a drink, and I was like, wait. And I looked at the bottle and it was like yellow.
Why didn't you just see that it was yellow?
It was dark. It was real rough. Oh, you would be all about this. Yankee Review says barbecue sauce, chicken, pineapple.
Boom, done. Add onion and you know me really well.
Yep.
Add some onions and some sausage, and you've got yourself a fucking party, bud. Who said that?
Yankee. Hang on.
Oh, is that Hamish? New Indican Chroma R Zenith Pro is an MTL banger on point. 100%. I have got the Chroma R. The slide tank is phenomenal.
Hang on. Pause. Mike, are we lagging right now? Are we loading?
Everything looks fine on my end. I got another screen up right now, so it looks like everything's good.
Okay.
John Augusta, I'm not a fan of tomato on pizza. Today I had it, but it was because I didn't know it was there.
Yep.
But tomato on pizza doesn't add anything.
I'm not a margarita pizza fan.
I didn't know I wasn't until I realized margarita is basically tomato.
It's just like tomatoes.
It's just in it. Tomatoes, not my shit.
No, me neither.
No.
If you put raw tomatoes on a sandwich, it's gonna ruin my life.
Raw tomatoes on a sandwich is like someone bringing you a fucking.
Lay down.
He's fine. It's like bringing you a fresh baked apple pie and then taking a shit on it.
Yeah. And you can't get that away because even if you take the
juice soaks into the fucking sauce.
The bread.
Fucking sauce.
Then the bread is soggy of fucking gross tomato juice.
Sauce in the fucking bread. And it's not even sauce, it's fucking tomato juice. Fucking juice.
Ray says you forgot the truff sauce.
Oh, yes.
And truff sauce. They don't sponsor the channel yet, but they are doing a Patreon drawing. So big shout out to truff sauce.
I have no internet on this laptop.
I cannot I fucking did that, Mandy. Ooh. I did that.
Yeah, I know.
My favorite hot sauce company. I'm gonna fucking do a fucking drawing on my fucking Patreon page.
What are you gonna say, Mike?
It's a dibs.
Oh, dibs.
Fucking guy. This fucking guy. What was your low?
My headache this morning.
That was probably my low too.
And having to go to a stupid staff meeting.
You didn't have to go.
Excited about that.
To be completely fair, you didn't have to go.
I don't have the internet on this computer.
Mandatory, huh?
Babe, I don't have any internet over here.
I'm gonna go get you the iPad.
No, it's okay. It's really not necessary. We've got Mike. Just sit down. Oh, goodness gracious. Mike, what do you got in front of you tonight?
As far as beverage or as far as vape
Both.
or what?
Both.
I'm just drinking water tonight as my normal steez, and I have my Profile Unity on my VT box DNA 250 with this Candy Queen peach rings.
Ooh, is it good?
Or pear rings, excuse me. It's pear, not peach. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little on the sweet side, but it's pretty good.
Nice. Are you typically just a water drinker?
Yeah, I don't really drink at home. I mean,
yeah,
I'll drink water, iced tea, that kind of stuff, but I only really like drink if I'm out with friends or whatever.
Yeah, we're a huge water drinker at our house. Everybody is. We really don't have, I mean, we have like a random gallon of milk in our fridge, but
milk, not milk.
Milk. It's not the big deal. Just let it go. It's Hulk ice. Oh, I always say try tomorrow, so then you just have to deal with it.
Cute.
Hey, Nos, Ray wants to know if you saw the video clip you sent earlier.
Ray, I'm allergic to bullshit.
What?
I'm allergic to bullshit.
So is that in regards to the video Ray sent you earlier?
Yeah. What did I say?
I don't know. He said, what did he say, Mike?
Ray wants to know if Nos saw the clip that he sent earlier today.
did you see the clip that Ray sent earlier today?
About the barrage?
About the barrage?
No, I think it was about was like he was flipping between pizza and truff sauce or something like that. I kind of saw the video, but I didn't get the context of it.
Fuck, I think I lost my iPad. We'll have to get a new one.
It's probably by our bed somewhere.
I looked.
Oh.
Maybe it's on your side.
Maybe.
Might be, it is. Tell me how much you love me.
I do love you lots of them.
Just lots of them? Not even cute.
Are we gonna glue gems on your teeth?
Should we glue some gems on my teeth, guys?
I think we should do it.
I said it'll break.
I know, probably. These cups have been in the dishwasher for 1.5 years. Keep them nice for a little bit.
It took 7 years to find out that a dishwasher worked.
It just worked this whole time?
Yep.
Oh.
I said it did.
I know, I thought so too.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was really a problem with it.
Repairman said, nah, son.
Ray said it was from a Snapchat feed, and the commercial right after your feed was truff oil, the truff sauce.
Oh, I have truff ads all over my shit.
Yep, and I'm telling you, it's because of me. You're welcome, guys.
Yeah, it's because the government's listening.
Mm-hmm.
They all want us to do this.
Fuck. All right.
I've got shaken leg syndrome tonight. Do you have skizzers?
I do. I have a set of Fiskars. Thanks to Tim. There you go.
Oh, Tim wants to know if there's... So Tim sent us this super sweet care package, and Nas opened it up, and it was full of fucking confetti. So thank goodness we opened it up in the garage.
Yeah.
And then our boys decided it would be super fun to just like...
Playing glitter?
Throw it everywhere. No, Tim, I have not opened that bottle of wine. I'm currently finishing...
A shittier bottle of wine.
Yep. But I have to finish one before I open another one because it usually takes me like 3 or 4 days to finish a bottle of wine. I need a
new chair.
Okay, why are you way over there? I can't.
I know, I'm good once you're open. I think mine are bigger.
I don't think so.
I think mine are bigger than yours.
You really want bigger ones?
Don't you? If you're gonna... Ooh,
no, I think
here comes the Rocky conversation.
I think these are good ones. So on the way home from school today, our oldest son... This is the other thing I was thinking about. So our oldest son has been talking about wanting to get his ears pierced since he was like little, like preschool, kindergarten. And he was always just too scared. I'll do it, babe. I'll do it.
I got it.
Just let me get ready. And decided it was going to hurt too bad and didn't want to do it. And it hadn't really come up again. And somehow or another tonight we got in the conversation of getting your ears pierced. And our oldest one said he wants to do it, but he wants to wait till summertime because he's afraid his friends are going to make fun of him for having his ears pierced.
That's all. The elbow's the hardest part.
And then our youngest son says, I want my ears pierced, but can I wear hanging ones so everybody can see them?
And growing up, when I got my eyebrows. Oh, thank you so much, Chef de Vapor.
And Big Migs Gaiman just super chatted. Thank you so much.
Oh shit! Oh, is that Chef? I can't see.
Oh,
hold on. Let me get to the fucking super chat, Mando. God dang. Big Migs Gaming. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to Mandy. Thank you so much.
Yes,
that helps.
Thank you.
That this is my job. This is my living. My goal one day is to be able to have. Were you just picking your fucking nose?
No, I have an itch right here because my...
Y'all just saw that shit. Someone screenshot, please.
I mean, I'll pick it if you want me to, but really I was just scratching right here because my nose ring tickles right here.
When I got my nose pierced, my eyebrows pierced, my tongue's pierced, all that type of shit, my pee pierced, all that. It's because you want to show it off. When people are like, it's for me. No, it's not. My tattoos are not for me. I got them literally for the opposite reason, for everyone to see them. None of your tattoos are for you. None of them. If you say they're for you, you're a liar. Whether it be to yourself or everybody else, doesn't matter. You're lying.
But can I tell you, I was thinking about it. I was like,
they're all meaningless.
I'm sure somebody's going to have something to say. Like, I just have this feeling that somebody's be like, I can't believe you let your son get your ears pierced. Or
I can't believe that you're allowed to have kids. Boom.
But then thinking about it, like people pierce their daughter's ears when they're like 6 weeks old.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't end up as a nut on your fucking dad's sheets.
Okay, come here.
Boom, bitch. I don't want to get my brand account taken away. I take that back. YouTube, I take that back. We're not going to pierce our kids' ears. We're good Christian Americans. Tell him, baby.
We are. Okay, come here.
Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Wait, in which case YouTube is against Christian Americans?
Come here.
Then we are now gender neutral. We're religious neutral. What do we call that?
Just neutral.
We're just super. We're like
No.
Switzerland.
Mandy, don't glue his lips together.
No, I'm not. I'm tucking his lip in here.
Hold on, should we zoom?
No.
I think we should.
No, no.
Yeah.
We'll zoom it when we're done. No.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Okay. Don't lick it. Quit licking it.
It's so dry.
That's the point.
Lando better not take a fucking screenshot. Are you ready?
Yes, just hang on. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Don't quit. You're making it. You just made it wet again.
Sounds like sex.
No, stop. Which one?
The canine, dude. Yeah.
Fuck. Hang on. Come on. Don't move. I think it's too slimy.
I think you need to go. Say glue.
You snotted on it. You like spit on it, so it's wet.
Oh, it's on lit.
The super glue is?
Mhm.
Oh, it's super good on your tooth too.
I was like a who?
Quit! You're making your tooth.
Decay. Let me get a sip of a drink.
No, no.
It's
I've
gonna
got it
hurt
right
so
here.
bad.
No. Get over here.
Two.
Okay.
One.
Let go. Oh, I just glued the fucking stone to. No. Okay, let's go. No.
It's a real low job. That's a historic low job.
Hold still.
Andy. It's so weird. Nike, can you please talk us through this? Nike!
Sorry, I was on the wrong window.
Okay, ready? Is it glint yet?
Okay.
Is it glinting?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Test, glint 2, 3.
Okay, you can take the.
It's too much to this side. It should be in the middle.
Oh, it's stuck. It is in the middle.
Is it? Swear to God.
Yes.
Okay, ready, go. You gluing it to the tweezers actually made more sense. Okay, go. Go. Red team, go.
When dentist appointments go wrong.
Or when dentist appointments don't. Just clicked. Okay, all right. What? If you got it wrong, just take it off.
Oh.
Nike.
Sorry, guys. The camera's on me, apparently. Nos and Mandy are
Here.
carefully applying the jewels to Nos's teeth.
It didn't work.
Good. Get it right. Ow!
Shannon says you need a dental dam for this.
Yeah, I think so. Isn't that her vagina?
Hey, how long are you keeping those on for?
I'm gonna get a dentist to drill it in. Ow! Ow! Motherfucker!
Ray wants to know if those are the family jewels.
They are, dude. They'll stay in the heli. Andy,
What?
I need you to.
This one doesn't want to stay.
Oh, why won't you stay?
I think it's because you keep trying to talk.
No, it has nothing. Bro, I know you gotta. Then we gotta buff him quick.
No, quit trying to talk because then it.
Look at his. Look at his. With the drill. I got the drill over there. We're gonna take the drill to it afterwards, guys. This is a heads up. Hurry up, dude. Mike, talk.
You could just sand his tooth down a little bit with the Dremel tool.
I got it. I already got it. I got the die grinder with me.
Okay, no, don't move.
Ah. Just finger it.
No,
How fast
stop
is that
talking.
super glue supposed to set?
30 seconds.
My finger was just super glued to your tooth.
Yeah, sure was. I think it's good.
Now Mandy's finger is glued to Nos's mouth.
Oh, it came off on my finger.
What the fuck? Dude, get mine. I'm telling you, use mine.
What? I know, but you're gonna do two different ones?
How's it look? It's to the back, ain't it?
And it's like
What?
dirty. It's like not shiny anymore.
Oh, babe?
What?
Man,
What?
it ain't coming off, dude.
No, it wasn't supposed to. We're gonna brush it now. Brush it.
Mandy, my lip's super glued. Mandy!
What?
My fucking lip is super glued, bro. It's to the back, ain't it? Just say.
No, it's not.
Be up. I am not stupid. Give me that mirror. It looks like a Hercules on this lip. Man, it's to the fucking back, and it looks like someone just came. Someone came on that one tooth. You're dumb, Mandy. Oh, thank God. Go get me my gems. There are tooth gems.
Where are they?
And why does my lip feel like it's got semen up? Look it.
Where are yours? Babe.
They're right there.
Where?
No, over there. They're in a. How much did you pay for yours?
$5.99.
I paid $80 for mine, and you used your shitty $6 Hobby Lobby gems on my beautiful pearly whites.
Yeah. Put a little piece of Trump on your lips.
You put a little piece of Trump on my lips. Thanks, appreciate it.
I don't know where your gems are.
I thought they were right there. Mike, talk to everybody.
Maybe we need different super glue. Maybe we need. Oh, it's literally the same.
Did you find them?
No. I'm talking about super glue.
I cannot believe you put some trashy ass $8 gems on my fucking pearly whites.
So we're not. Are we done? We give up?
No, we do. Don't you fucking dare do that to me. You better be excused. They're over there somewhere.
I'm looking. What are they in?
They're in exactly what you think they'd be in.
Oh shit, there we go. I'm unmuted now. Sorry, I have like 4 windows open and I have to be in the Zoom window to unmute myself there with the keyboard. So what's the over under on Nas getting his lips glued together?
Fuck, bro. I have a set of real Swarovski crystals.
That's what mine are too.
No, yours is Swarovski with like a W and a C.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be.
No, they're supposed to be Swarovski with a V and a K. I mean, it's Swarovski, not Swarovski. It's all on my lip. You use the slow dry? That's 24-hour cure. That one's super glue.
I got some super glue for RC cars.
I think what we're supposed to use Gorilla Glue.
Need that.
How am I hateful?
Hips don't lie. They're starting to fail.
We'll try again next week when we have better.
I have the real deal. I have the actual tooth ones.
Fundum.
Yeah, I have the real deal ones. So listen, at the end of the day,
I used all vape tools, by the way.
Oh shit! Sent from Germany. The green screwdriver.
Really?
Yeah, it's sent from Germany from Nebelfie. Should we watch Vaping Biker quick?
Why are we watching Vaping Biker?
Someone said something about Vaping Biker. About should we see? Yeah, let's see what he has to say about the barrage. I didn't get to see the barrage from Vaping Biker. Let's see.
I have super glue all over my fingers.
Do you?
Yep.
That's my favorite though.
It's Swarovski.
I told you. Oh, god dang, son. What up, bruh? Steve Greenwood. Oh, I'm gonna love that. I'm gonna love that.
The blink came off. It didn't stay. I have to do some more research.
Yeah. No, we're gonna figure it out. We will. Well, eventually we're gonna drill into it anyway. You know what I mean?
Hey, wouldn't you need to use some glue for like braces or something? Wouldn't that be
that's what they use at the dentist. Maybe we can order some.
Oh, we can. Believe me, I've already been.
What is it? Isn't it cement?
Yeah. Can somebody show me a video done by, let's see. Here we go.
Yeah, because this spot of super glue on my paper still is not dry.
Let's see. Bogan. You know who I want to highlight is Legion Vapes.
How come?
You know, he's not as well known as he should be, and I want to give a shout out. I'm gonna do a weekly shout out. Let's go and do a weekly shout out. Mike, do you want to join me on this?
Yeah, this glue doesn't even stick to paper.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. So let me give a big shout out to Legion Vapes. 40,000 subscribers. The Barrage review only has like a grand worth of shit. And I want to know if you guys can hear this, yes or no.
Hey folks, and welcome back to Legion Vapes. I'm your host, Steve, and today we're looking at something brand new, a little bit different, and actually really, really nice. This is the Barrage RDA, comes from Asmodus, and it's designed by Thesis himself.
I like the shelf he has in the background.
Me too, a lot. But he sounds Mexican as fuck with his music.
That stream quality is coming through way better than on the old setup.
Awesome.
Is it? Awesome.
So this is the newest RDA to come down the pipeline from Asmodus. It's basically a very straightforward single coil banger. Great performance straight off the bat before you even watch the rest. I really, really like this RDA.
That's a big shout to Legion. And I don't know, whether or not he's a fan of me. I've been in a couple of live streams with him before, and he's never seemed like he liked me. I don't blame him. Sometimes I have a hard time liking me too. I get it. But at the same time, my RDA speaks for itself. I am in talks with a couple of different people, a couple of different companies about the RDTA and a RTA, as well as a mod, American-made mod. That's, and it's, you know, it's nothing. The chip in and of itself isn't something that's been done before, or the chip in and of itself has been done, but it's just my take on what is a perfect mod. Does that make sense? Or no? Yeah. So the shape more than anything is, excuse me, as well as the size. But yeah,
I've been using it quite a bit for the last little while. This has been designed by Thesis himself. He's another YouTube reviewer, and he's put a lot of time, a lot of thought, a lot of effort into designing this and making it work precisely the way that he likes. Now, I do recommend finish watching my video, then go over and watch his, because he's going to give all the details about specifically how it works, and also how he's come up with this design. And there's a lot of good thoughts that's gone into this. So anyway, like I said, it's a single club banger, really good for squonking, excellent for dripping, and it hits that sweet spot. If you're looking for something that is big, dense, cloudy vapor, and yet doesn't skimp out on flavor, this is a really good one. It is. It's just good. Yeah. We're going to go down the table. We're going to take a look at what it is, how it works. We're going to throw a coil in there. Just a quick note, I messed up.
Boom. That's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. Was I wanted to kind of highlight Legion Vapor. Legion Vapes, this motherfucker right here, in my opinion, is kind of slept on. He's kind of slept on a little bit, man. He's a little slept on. 40,000 subscribers, and I get, you know, semi better view counts than he does sometimes. And believe me, my view count's not great, but at the same time, I just want to kind of give him a shout out. He's a good man. He's a good person. Again, I don't know if he's a fan of me or not. That's kind of besides the point. As an objective viewer, as someone who's objective, who's not a part of his not zeitgeist, but not a part of his what would you call that, Mandy? You're on your phone.
I know. I'm looking up orthodontics glue.
Can you do that when we're done?
Yeah, you were just doing a video,
No,
so I was just.
I'm not doing a video. I'm doing a live stream with my
instant cure orthodontic glue
with my wife. Can you get it correctly on my tooth?
Yeah.
Why did you tell me it was in the middle?
Because when you look at it from the side, it was.
Mandy, I don't need a yes man in my life. I need a fucking someone's gonna tell me the truth. And yes, ma'am. I have yes, ma'am, but I need you to tell me the truth out of all fucking people. So big shout out to Legion Vapes, and fuck the barrage, fuck all that shit. Just as general, if you haven't saw his reviews, the dude is how would you say that? He gets slept on a little bit. So do I, but at the same time, like I said, I don't we're not necessarily friends. Like I wouldn't pick him up from the airport. Like if he gives like, hey man, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, pick me up. I'm like, no, but I'll call you an Uber. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I would like to be friends with them. I would like to, but like if Mike fucking hit me up, Ray hit me up, wanted someone in the militia, that's a different story. I will as long as I'm not hungover.
Just gonna say, like, I know that you don't have as much attention as you should, but I also feel like the attention and the supporters you have are more than other reviewers have.
Well, I've talked about that. Our Patreon page is
I think you
3 and 4 and 5 times the amount that people with 200,000 subscribers have.
Yeah, I think you guys have like a serious like family connection where I'm
something
sure...
you guys, you're part of the militia, but you won't fucking be on my Patreon page, which pisses me off a little bit. I told you I'll pay you if you join at the $5 tier. I'll give you $15.
So I just think that like I know that you don't get like big view numbers like you should, but I also feel like you should also be very grateful for what you have created.
Who the fuck said I wasn't grateful?
No, I know. That wasn't the right word.
Okay.
Grateful wasn't the right word. Appreciate.
Nope.
No,
that's
I know.
Definitely not the right word.
No, it's not the right word either.
No, believe me, I'm very happy with the family we've got. I'm not happy with the views. You want me to say I'm grateful for the views I got? I'm not grateful for the reviews or the views I got.
That can always be better.
That'd be much better. Believe me. However, can you stop playing with super glue?
No.
I'm really nervous that one day you're gonna go give me a hand job.
And super glue my hand to your penis?
No, just what?
For what reason?
Because you'd be like, tee hee hee.
Really? You think so?
No. But what if you did? It's not beyond you. You're not a nice person sometimes. And
I would never put super glue on your penis.
I have once.
was gonna say I would maybe put it on your hand because it would instantly go to your penis, then it would just super glue you to yourself. But I wouldn't put super glue on your penis.
You're not calling my penis.
Your dick.
No, what you call my big fat cock, my BFC.
Oh.
Okay. And it's not boyfriend's cock; it's big fat cock. Maybe I want to vibrate my tongue.
Slit it?
Mm-hmm.
You've talked about that before.
Because I've always wanted to do it, and that's like something I really think would be kind of cool. I don't know if I do it live. I don't want to lose my brand account. I would definitely do it like live on Facebook though. I don't give a fuck if I lost Facebook. If you guys haven't followed me on TikTok at ThesisHimself, I did a pretty badass video. Should we watch? We can fucking watch what I did. I've been working on this for weeks. You guys have been working on this for weeks. WEEKS. In the game. How's it go? EA Sports. It's in the game. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun,
I was just going to do the same thing.
Okay, here it goes. So this is what I've been working on for months, weeks. I had these people quick. I don't know who that is. Beverly. All right, whatever. And then let's see here. Okay, so this is what I've been working on for weeks.
Minnesota.
So this is my TikTok at ThesisHimself.
So time out. Let's build this up. So that building that's in the background there
is an abandoned.
Is that empty restaurant that's like down the driveway and across the street from our yard, and it's empty and abandoned. And the guy our neighbor, when he plows that, he pushes all of the snow up to an already existing hill.
Yep.
So it just makes the sledding hill taller. Okay. Now go ahead.
No, you
say what you did.
No, you talk to me. You talk me up. Because I'm the one that does the work.
Yeah.
He does the easy part.
Yeah, that was the easy part. And then Nas takes the boys over there for literally hours. Like
hours.
The boys will be like, Mom, I can't feel my toes and I want to go home. And Nas is like, no, you fuckers. Enjoy this.
Because I
works his ass off.
I work my fucking ass off.
So he takes a plastic handheld shovel and
no bigger than
I don't even necessarily know how it happened. I don't know if you dug it out or if you built the walls up. I don't know.
So from where this play button is right here. See the play button?
Yes.
This was the hill. Every bit of snow from here on down was this where the play button is. This mouse cursor goes down and here. That was all a part of the pile.
Yep.
I moved all of this snow with a fucking plastic beach shovel. Let's stop joking around. A plastic beach shovel and made this slide. And you guys can't see the other side. I'll post that video too. This is the town we live in. This is walking distance from our house. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You're welcome if you're in the militia. So this is what I've been working on for close to a couple months.
And we've probably spent a couple $100s to try and find the right slides for this to work.
Can I tell you how much?
Nope.
All right, I'll tell you how much.
No.
It's more than a couple.
Yeah. That's all right.
It's not quite $300, but I can tell you how much money I spent in snow tubes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Of the Patreon members' money. So thank you guys so much. The kids really appreciate it. So this is what I built by hand with this. You'll see the shovel.
Hey, yo. Minnesota check.
It ain't North Dakota. Oh, the Minnesota.
Woo! All right, now my work is done. So close to a month and a half, 2 months for a 20-second video.
Mm-hmm. And there's steps built into the backside of the mound as well.
Yeah, there's a lot more you guys can't see. Like the other side is a much bigger jump for bigger kids. This side's for littler kids. But the tough part was engineering 30-degree inclines, 45-degree inclines, and then closer to 70-degree inclines. So that way, basically anyone under 260 pounds should be able.
Down?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I weigh 245 pounds, should be able to go down this at very fast speeds and never go over the edges. So if you watch my son, he goes down with no problem and does not go over the sides, probably around 8 miles an hour. So right here, he does not go over. It's closer to a 60-degree incline. Right here is almost a 75-degree incline. So if he were to go over this, it doesn't look high. I don't know why it doesn't look so big like in the video. That's about a 4.5-foot drop to concrete. So believe me, if you did, it would be bad. So each one of these are, I think it's an 8-inch drop. Excuse me. This one's a 12 to 14-inch drop here. And right where my mouse is here, this is around an 8 to 10-inch drop. And then right here is another 4-inch drop. And that way they can maintain speed. Now, right here is a 17-inch drop, right where my mouse is at, 17, 18-inch drop. You need that in order to maintain speed and actually make it. This is about a 12-foot section right where my mouse is at. 12 foot, 13 foot, something like that, of basically flat until the 4-inch drop. So the engineering that went into that, I'm really proud of.
Yo, Minnesota chat.
But at least it ain't North Dakota. Oh, the Minnesota.
So right there is an 18 or 20-inch drop right here where this, my cursor is. And this is just a little guy. But over here, you can't really see it very well. On this side is a huge jump. I did not fuck around with that one.
Minnesota chat.
But at least it ain't North Dakota. Oh, the Minnesota.
So right here, this is only around 22. It's not close to 2 feet yet, but the landing hasn't been built yet. I'll build that one tomorrow. I promised them I would, and I will.
Like, you have no idea.
So
You said the amount of thought that went into this.
yeah. Well, if I'm being completely honest and completely fair, like what sucks about my life on YouTube is that everyone thinks I'm a fucking dummy. I went to school for engineering.
I don't think anybody thinks that.
I had to go off on the Patreons on Saturday because of it. Yeah, like I was like, it was, didn't help him with his math homework kind of shit. And I was like, okay, so I have to say something because like I got the highest scores that IPR has ever had in their physics department in terms of their math tests. I have proof of it, paperwork. Still hold that record. My IQ score was maybe a dozen points away from perfect. Not IQ, excuse me, ACTs coming out of Hastings. My fucking finals out of high school, all that shit have all, when it comes down to math, when it comes down to science, that's I love it.
This is the difference between you and I. Is his brain works so much different than mine. Like, I was the kind of kid in school that like my homework didn't matter. Tests were super easy. Like I never really had to try very hard. I just kind of coasted through. Everything was fine. I didn't really retain a whole lot of information. But Nas is the kind of person that like, if we are starting to have a conversation about something today, for example, out of nowhere, we started talking about like why people require first and last month's rent. So then he goes into the internet into this deep dive of like why last month's rent is required. And so that's like anything in his life, anything that he has an opinion on or anything that he's interested in, he actually knows what he's talking about.
Believe it or not.
And history is like absolutely his thing. He retains a lot of information that I'm like, why do you know that?
Yeah, I can't even.
He's like your ideal trivia partner.
Thank you.
No, in a really serious way.
Well, so like I didn't even get to read because you yelled at me for reading into the first and last month's rent. I can tell you, so from what the research I've done is that legally speaking, you cannot require somebody to pay last month's rent if it's a deposit. If it's stated as last month's rent, they cannot use it as a deposit, a damage deposit. If it's stated as damage deposit, they can use it for both. So if you up and leave your lease, they can use that money to recoup the damages, because damage is a much broader term. It's an umbrella term.
Yeah.
So if you leave before your lease is due, they can use that to damage.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense. I still don't understand because I haven't read into it long enough.
I'm sure there's a reason. And one time of renting to somebody, I'm sure you're like, I should have fucking made them pay last month's rent. Like, I'm sure there's a reason.
But to be fair, like I thought last month's rent meant last month.
No.
So it's February.
The last month of your lease.
Right, but that's also that's to show my personality. Like if you say something, I just believe it. Like first and last, I'm like, why would I have to pay before I lived here?
Yeah.
That's
how your brain works.
I didn't realize that you meant the last month you were here, because you didn't say that.
The last month you're gonna be there.
You're going to be there, your lease, your term.
Yep.
So when you had said that, I didn't want to say, oh, you're wrong. I just wanted to see if I was wrong. And it turns out I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I also the one that taught you about your vagina. Like you thought you peed out of where?
I don't know. We just won't talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. It's really embarrassing.
You were 32 years old when I taught you that.
Yeah. Melissa, my parents just went through this with a renter that dipped out after 2 months and moved to another state. They used first and security deposit in their lease, so they didn't get any money back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I get it. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure it's one of those things for the people who are fucking shitty renters, and the people who own the place have to.
After what?
I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sure it's for the shitty people who rent, not the people who do what they're supposed to do.
Like, I'll give you a good example.
And also, I'm sure that like it covers like after you leave a place and they have to have the carpets cleaned and they have to repaint the walls and they have to I'm sure that all that
legally they cannot use last month's rent.
No, I know, but
for
I know
cleaning
what you're
purposes.
saying.
No, I'm saying, but legally speaking, if they have paid first and last month's rent, they cannot retain last month's rent for.
I think you get your security deposit back.
Security deposit legally is not last month's rent.
What do I know? I don't know anything.
Well, I was just reading. So, like, I'll give you an example. Homeowner Association. What is it called? Was it HOV? HOV lane?
I don't know.
I think it's HOA.
Yeah,
like
that sounds right.
Homeowners Association.
Sure.
HOA. So, they can foreclose on you via third party. We don't have a HOA, but like one time I heard somebody say something about HOA. And I went into a deep dive. For example, Virginia has laws pertaining to HOA that state that you want to come in to buy a house, HOA cannot review anything of personal status, your race, your height, your weight, your religion, nothing. They have influence, though, in certain states, Utah, in certain states that can review your personal facts, your identity. And they do have influence on the, what is that called? Whoever you go through for your mortgage.
Your loaner.
Your loaner.
Officer or whatever.
Your loaner. So the loan officer actually has to go
I don't know if that's the right word.
Whoever's giving you the money.
Yeah.
Is actually bound to HOA in certain areas.
None of this makes any sense to me.
Why? No, what I was getting at was all the way down to the time you bring your garbage out. So if you work at nights, for example, you live by yourself and your trash is out at 2:00 in the morning, 3 to 11.
Oh, you're talking about people who belong to a homeowners association.
Yeah.
That's completely different. Yeah. They've got some real fucked up rules.
But in some states, it's not enforceable. In some states, it is.
Got it.
But in every state, the enforceability, it comes down to your choosing to live in a HOA residency, county.
Yeah.
Residency specifically. But
I don't know why people would do that.
Never. My blood was boiling just reading the shit that I was reading. So I not only started to do like news articles about HOA, but I started to do fucking actual personal experiences, and then I all of a sudden went into actual HOA contracts. Bruh, if you have a bee's nest on your property, you are now legally. Now, I don't mean like a bee's nest like Jilly. I mean like an accidental, you had no idea existed, wasp nest, and say your neighbor's kid gets stung, they now have claim to, even if they're not physically allergic, they now have claim to mental damages.
Wow.
Against you.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
And the HOA gets a percentage. If your garbage cans are not in or out, if they're out before 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., whatever it is.
On garbage day?
On garbage day. So say you work nights and you have to wake up at 2 and you have to be at work by 3. So if it's out before 5 a.m., doesn't matter what the fuck your schedule is, you now owe $200 a month extra. $200 extra.
That's really crazy.
Mandy.
Yeah.
Who
That's really
is
crazy.
Randy?
I was also something that pertains to this is when you're scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, you still do the same thing.
I don't know what that means.
Like when I'm scrolling through TikTok, like I can just watch the For You page and just like scroll through, watch. He sees one video, he has to go into their profile, look at every single video they've ever posted, and then he wants to know everything about their life.
That's true.
And then he does the same thing on Instagram. He like looks at something and then he has to go and he looks at this and he scrolls through and is like reading the comments.
I
and, like,
subscribed to
life.
a OnlyFans porn site because I wanted to know if it was actually that person. The other night, I went and looked and I was like, this whole time, like years, I've known this person for years. And I'm like, I now know she's broke. And I said, because she's now doing OnlyFans.com.
Yeah. Stephen, it has nothing to do with whether or not there's other good videos.
Has nothing to do with the video portion.
Canadian Vapor says, Mandy, what's going on with the chickens today? Okay, so here's a little backstory about our chickens. They've been in hiding in their coop
5 months?
Weeks.
No,
Like
5 months. Like it's
but like in full hiding.
Oh, in full hiding, yeah. It's been at least 6 weeks, 5 weeks.
Yeah, we're lucky if we see them peek out on their little deck and come out to eat. Like we just don't.
If you guys want to see me build that coop that they're in, TikTok. So at ThesisHimself.
Yeah, and so now that it's been
P.S. Follow Paper Plate Mafia on Instagram. If you eat food, if you put food in your belly, if you've ever eaten any food as a baby, anything, Paper Plate Mafia.
And now that it's been warm for the last couple of days, the snow has started to melt. So they now are coming out and wandering around. Well, they're in the backyard and the back gate got left open from when
it wasn't even open. It was just like hitting itself. You have 2 gates. It was going doom, doom,
yeah,
doom.
but from
when they would time it.
The plumbers came.
Yep.
The gate was under some kind of sneaky
business,
whatever. And so I had a staff meeting this morning and I came home and I pulled up into the driveway and all 4 of the chickens are wandering around in the front yard.
We used to have 5 and one's dead.
And I was like, what the fuck? We haven't even seen them out of their coop in weeks. And now they are, these little fuckers, roaming around in the front yard. So they follow me in. And as soon as I open the front door, they all come wobbling in because they know when they come in the house, they get a treat. It's just rewarding bad behavior.
Yep. I never even thought of that. Sure is.
Yeah. So then I have to throw bread off and chuck them over the deck. Just turns into a thing. But it's nice to see that they're alive again.
It is.
I was getting a little worried about them for a while.
I was gonna say you probably get way more worried than I do.
Yeah. They also aren't laying any eggs right now.
Well, they were. I found one of them in the windowsill today. So I should.
So they are. They've just gone rogue again.
Well, no, the white brown one, the one that's like light brown, like looks sick.
Is she a girlfriend?
No, it's not the big one. It's not the big brown. Big white is her. Big white is the butch lesbian. Medium big brown. Big white's the butch lesbian. She's the male, and she's a girl. She's a they. And then
she's the white one's girlfriend.
Big brown is the white one's girlfriend. Light brown is the I'm gonna lay my eggs where I feel like it, and then medium brown always gets left behind. Always.
Yeah.
She's the one. She's like, I'm happy here.
Yeah.
She's like,
yeah.
This one. That one.
Melissa says our chickens get leftover food from the hotel breakfast, and when they shut down for a month and a half for the winter, the chickens were pissed that they didn't get anything. We bring home our leftovers from restaurants.
You're like, who's gonna eat this? I'm like, well, the chickens will eat it.
Yeah, we bring home our leftover food for the chickens.
Today's pizza, I gotta tell you something.
No, I definitely meant I threw the chickens off the deck. I definitely
she threw them off the deck. That's not.
So it's only one story. And our deck comes
like 14. It's 14 feet.
So our deck
it's 4 feet bigger than 1 story. It's 1.5 stories.
Our deck sits like this, but then our backyard comes in like this. So I throw them over this side. So it's really just like half a story. And they can do this.
Stop.
Enough.
Do you know what half a story is?
That they like coast.
Do you know what half a story is?
No, but defend me. You throw them off the deck? Yeah, and they just like
the full 16 foot. So 14 feet is on the left side or on the right side. 16 feet is on the left side. And off the front is 18, closer to 18 feet. So so real quick, but we have to realize our deck is double the size of the average person.
Oh yes, because it's main floor and basement.
So our deck is not 1 foot or not 1 story. Our deck is almost 2 stories. So do you know what a story is? Do you see the ceiling above us? Right now.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
that's 1 story.
Oh, okay.
So
no, but so you guys, I meant what I said, but it also is way different. We'll take a video of what happens when
they do this.
they fly. They do it on purpose. They'll hop up on the railing and
they
jump.
make angry noises when they land, not because they're hurt, but because there's like, where's the food? Because they assume when they come to the house and we throw them off the deck that bread's coming, and it is. Winter is coming.
Yeah,
and it is. They get fed chicken all the time. They get fed ribs all the time.
Fed literally.
So much meat. Those chickens are fucking gangsters.
Yeah, it was really weird to say today to see the wind blowing, but it was blowing against their feathers, so we're just like naked. Yeah, it was really weird. It was really weird.
Hey, I cannot wait to get a cock. You guys have no idea. You have no idea. I'm gonna get 2.
No, we're not.
Fucking just testosterone filled.
No, we're not.
Cocks and just fucking.
Just go over to Julie's and play with Hey.
I want to play with it. I wanted to play with our chickens.
No, it's not nice.
What?
It's not nice.
Oh, that's just nature. Sorry, bud. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm protecting our chickens against sexual violence.
So I was on the farm one day. Oh, you sound like a fucking libtard.
No, none of our chickens really have names. We tried when they were little, and it didn't.
As soon as our youngest started naming them Shorelock
and Oreo,
I was like, I'm going to eat them. I don't know what to tell you. But when they were just little babies, they would just sit in just little cute little poops.
The white one would cuddle up in my sweatshirt hood every night.
It was the only one we had. And now she's retarded. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean
no, we really think she's like an inbred.
She's like this. Her comb is like
it's too long, so it folds over on the top.
And she's like, should we bring one of them in?
No.
Just one?
No, they're sleeping. No, and the last time you let them in the basement, you shit on the carpet and you didn't clean it up.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Did you?
Yeah, after it dried up and I vacuumed it.
But I bought you and you cleaned it up.
Do you think that's funny? Nobody else thought that was funny. Nobody else thought that was funny. I think he was really going to get a chicken. Maybe there's a possum out there for you too. But I'm sure you guys are aware as well that we had turned into a possum problem and Nas won't kill them because he feels too bad. No, Space just said I can't do it. I gotta let it settle for a bit. Oh, it feels really nice with the back doors open. It's hot as fucking here, you guys. Chef, what is the Rooster Kyle video? Yes, Steven, and roosters are very aggressive. Oh, she'll let you pick her up?
Oh, easy.
She's gonna end the live stream. Jesus, that scared the shit out of me.
Why?
She's gonna shit in your lap.
She might.
Well, she's gonna shit on your laptop.
Okay, go on. Come on.
Oh, her butt looks better.
It is better. Sure, her prolapse is gone.
Oh. Blake Stewart said, has he sent the video yet? Oh. Oh, somebody just bought something for me. We're supposed to watch the Rooster Kyle video. Did you hear me?
Rooster Kyle?
Rooster Kyle.
Who is that?
I don't know. They said we should get turkeys. What's
no,
the
Tank
difference?
would eat them.
Why?
I don't know, because the turkeys are weird.
Tank would not eat turkeys. He doesn't give a fuck about the chickens. Why would a turkey be any different? They're twice as big. Chef, he'll look it up here. Just a second. Pull up Rooster Kyle.
Okay, Rooster Kyle. Okay.
Your hat looks special needs.
It is.
I heard that.
Okay, ready? This is right. This is right one. Excuse me.
I don't know.
Ask Blake.
Just
I
play
think
it.
that's the one. That's the one they were talking about.
All right.
Go.
Go away, Kyle. Bernie Sanders, how you doing?
You just call him Furry Sanders?
No, Bernie Sanders.
Birdie?
Go away, Kyle. Bernie Sanders, how you doing? Morning, Birdie. There you go, Kyle.
Ah.
Kyle. Kyle. Fuck off, Kyle. Fuck off. Maybe jump on my corn. Don't be a dickhead.
Dude, fuck off, Kyle.
Oh,
Should we show everybody Brad eventually?
yeah.
I think I want Brad down here eventually. Not necessarily tonight, but like
I think you should just keep him in the studio.
I know me and Brad have a connection.
I know.
He does this. He
He
does
just
this.
be right there.
Yeah, just
Maybe the cat will stop trying to eat him.
or I hope so.
Go away, Kyle.
He's not as big of a
Bernie
rooster as I
Sanders, how you
thought.
doing?
Bernie
Morning,
Sanders.
Bernie.
I think that's my favorite.
Yep.
There you go, Kyle. 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 Fuck off, Kyle. Fuck off.
She's the white
Don't
one.
jump on my
Yeah.
corn.
He's the white. He's our white chicken. That's who he is.
She's not quite that aggressive, but
No, but she bites.
she pecks at. She pecks. She doesn't bite. She's a pecker.
Babe.
What?
So okay, so highs and lows.
We already did that.
No. I know we did. But highs and lows. And I mean this, and I mean this in the most fakest but genuine sort of way. What's this about? You never sent you.
Just have no idea where this is going.
Do that back to me. That's all. After I gave you all
I'm just
this.
waiting. Oh, that's it. What are you gonna ask me?
And I'm being legitimate. Halftime show yesterday.
Oh, you're not gonna like my answer to that.
What is it? My low was this, and my high was this.
Mike, I know that you. I know you shut the game off. Did you
How
watch?
fucking dare you interrupt me with, "Hey, Mike"?
Because I want to know if he saw it.
And my high was,
It was both.
yes.
I shut the game off. They were down by 10.
What
I
a
just
fucking
didn't look like
vagina, bro.
doing anything, and I stopped watching it. And then I was tooling around the house, and I pulled up my ESPN app, and I saw that they were up by 3. So I was like, oh shit, I better put this game back on.
What a vagina.
Actually, that was probably the most exciting freaking last part of the game that it was. Otherwise, it was kind of a snoozer.
But did you see the halftime show? Did you see Shakira's shenanigans?
I was doing barbecue stuff during halftime.
Can you pull it up? Can we watch it on here?
Yeah, we're reacting to it, right?
Shakira's, what would you even say that?
Tongue. Shakira tongue. I don't know what's gonna come up.
Yep, there it is.
goes. Okay, ready?
This was during the middle of her, towards the end of her performance. Okay, go ahead.
What did I tell you?
No, I think you needed the second one.
But what did I tell you?
I don't know. Oh, here.
CNN. Oh, cannot be played.
So while you're trying to find it, this is my thoughts. I'm a huge Shakira fan.
I am too.
And I think J-Lo outdid her.
The problem is that Shakira's 10 times better than J-Lo. And basically everything.
Just talking about last night's performance.
Agreed. There it is.
This is at the end of her performance, you guys. This is what she did. It's the only
What
thing
the
she did
fuck?
live. It's the
No,
only
it's
thing
not.
she did
The
live.
whole thing was live.
Everything
Mandy.
else was lip synced.
No, it wasn't.
Everything else was lip synced.
Kind of looks like a dildo.
She is a dildo. I want her to do that to my penis.
No, you don't. What is that going to do?
Nothing, but it's Shakira. So, like, therefore, you know, back to what I had built and the amount of thought that went into the engineering.
Hey, yo.
Minnesota check.
God and leave. It ain't North Dakota. Oh, the Minnesota.
All right, now my work is done.
Okay, what did you think about the halftime performance?
Hey.
I thought it was complete horseshit. Prince is the only thing that should ever be played at the halftime.
Just a
Hologram of Prince.
okay.
You don't think so? What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, give me the truthers.
I don't know.
All right, let's hear from
I
the
just
comments.
feel like like I said, I think it was a super great. Like I think that they said it was like the first time in history that 2 Latino women had been a part of the halftime show. So like all of it was great.
I can have 2 midgets. It doesn't make it that much special. Let's just be
I
honest.
know, but I think it was just like a big movement. Whatever.
Listen, I'm
Um,
Latino. I'm Mexican and Native American. So I'm sorry, but neither of those people represented me.
What is
Especially-
Shakira?
I don't know. She looks Colombian to me. I don't know.
Somebody asked if she was Brazilian.
Her body.
I don't know. I
Shakira.
like it when they do Clash of Generations. Like I wish they would have done like
oh my
like
god,
Post Malone
What did I say?
and AC/DC.
What did I say?
That's what I would have.
What I said she looks like.
Shakira's from Colombia.
I shut the fuck up, Mike.
That's his job.
But what did I say? What did I s-
You said Colombian.
And then what is she, Mike?
Colombian.
Boom. Am I good or am I good?
You're good.
Because she didn't have a Colombian ass, but she's got that Colombian swagger. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, she had a Mexican ass and a Colombian swagger.
Who would you have picked for halftime show?
To have sex with?
No, to do the halftime performance.
I wasn't even paying attention to that part. Naked or fully clothed? Fully clothed or naked? In a dress?
No, I'm not talking about just like if you were to pick somebody to put on a good halftime show, who would you have picked?
In the same outfits or like
No,
thongs?
I'm not even talking about outfits or girls or
Okay,
anything.
so if I was blind,
yes.
Just to be
Shakira.
on the halftime show.
Shakira,
Yeah, just to be on the halftime show.
blind, but
Yes,
blind,
Yes.
Shakira. But if I want to have hits that people know in English, Low J.
No, I'm not. No, irrelevant from last night's. Like if you could handpick.
Before the halftime show, Shakira. What? But after last night's halftime show, VJJ. VJLo. But if I wanted like a young, hip, sexy bitch, Shakira.
Are you listening to me?
I don't know. What was the question?
If you could have picked the lineup.
For any halftime show?
Anybody.
Yes.
Anybody.
Oh,
Jeez.
right now, right here, I want a tight 5 from Bert Kreischer.
What?
I want a tight 5
I
from
don't know
Bert
what that
Kreischer.
means.
I want a 5-minute set from Bert Kreischer.
For the halftime show?
Yeah. And then I want I would say a tight 10 for Bert Kreischer. How long is the halftime show, Mike?
Music.
I don't
No.
know. It's like 20 minutes. 25
Yeah, I'm
minutes,
sure it is.
half
Oh,
hour.
easy. If it's a half hour, 10, I would say
Musicians only.
I want Mad Child to perform his new album. For the first 8
That
minutes.
people are gonna say this is the best halftime show there's ever been.
Ooh, highlights of our show. The highlights
You
from TMD Live.
win, you lose at this game.
No, I'm being
You lose at this
on
game.
music only.
Yes.
Okay. So personally, like if I'm being selfish, right? Or yes or not? Yes or not? Selfish?
No. Like that You're the whole world.
Genuinely? Okay.
Yes, in a general aspect.
Not the whole world.
To appease
America.
Your audience.
Okay, America. Wheeler Walker Jr., 18 minutes. And then 12 minutes of Kanye.
Everybody would hate you. Everybody would say this was the worst decision ever.
70% would, but that 30% would never leave the Ninja Militia. Never. They would take fucking bullets for me.
That was the worst.
If Wheeler Walker Jr. and Theo Vaughn,
they want to know if you're high. There's people are saying like Queen and David Bowie, and somebody
Queen
else up here said Travis Scott and Metallica, and then
Zach Brown Band for 2 minutes, and then the rest all Wheeler Walker Jr. If you like America, you'll love
Post Malone, Aerosmith,
Post Malone, Wheeler Walker
Cardi
Jr.
B,
Post Malone, Wheeler Walker Jr. Nobody. I hate Cardi B.
I'm appeasing my audience.
Fuck the audience. I'm selfish. No, because now you're asking me to do it as a manager. If I'm going to do it as a manager, I'm going to say this. Post Malone, Lil Yachty.
No, not relevant anymore.
Okay, Post Malone. What's that new bitch?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I would do, but as an upcomer, smell the product. I would do Cardi B first, so everybody was like, Cardi B, but then smell the product to show everyone.
No, you're not understanding this at all.
Okay, what's the question? What's the question? Answer, just ask it as simply as possible, so even I can understand.
You get to pick the Super Bowl lineup to appease.
Not me.
Your entire audience.
My audience or the audience?
Super Bowl audience.
Okay, not me.
Not you.
Not me.
No, this has nothing to do with you.
Okay. I would say Post Malone. Come on, I'm sorry. Come on. I fucking love you so much.
No. Answer the question. Quit. That's so disgusting.
No, I fucking love my animals.
In all honesty, that makes me want to throw up. 100% honest with you.
So I'm the only one that's in love with their dog.
He doesn't have to lick my mouth.
I like it.
Okay. Can you
please
answer this?
Thank you.
Go lay down, Tank.
Go
lay down.
Look how scared he got when you said that.
It's because he listens to me.
Yeah, well, he likes me. So Post Malone, his top 3 hits. Panic at the Disco. Similar. It's good transition. I got high farts for the living. And Adele's new album was garbage. Taylor's new album was all right. Post Malone into Panic at the Disco. Ooh.
You're muted, Mike. We can't hear you.
And Eminem. Boom. His Murder to Be Music by is fucking phenomenal so far. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but
got
so far.
Super chat from Joel Ortiz.
Oh, thank you, Joel.
Thank you so much, Joel. Can you please read it to us?
It says, "What's good, my brother?
What's good, my brother?
DNA or yee high?"
Now, if I'm being honest, yee right now.
Oh, yee
right now.
What is yee?
Yee is, so let me go ahead and go on a backstory. Am I a Vapor Shark fan or am I a Vapor Shark fan, Mandy?
Yes.
So I'm a DNA fan inherently. I'm a DNA fanboy, if you will. But Yee is who Nick Arroyo brought back with the Straight Edge, that company, whatever it was, he brought back with him, who was about to go out of business. Sorry, me and Steve go way back.
Oh, okay.
You're the owner of your salon.
Yeah, I know.
So Nick Arroyo brought back, I don't know, I guess, Paul Mitchell. No one used pomade since the 30s. And then Paul Mitchell came out in 84
and brought it back.
And brought it back.
Okay.
So Yee to me is Paul Mitchell and pomade. So DNA is the backbone of the high-end vape industry. $1,000 mods, DNA. Yeehee is $800 mods. I'm always rooting for the underdog. Always.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, I love all my Vapor Sharks. I love all my $1,000 minutas. But go Yeehee. Sorry. Not sorry. Super Bowl. Post Malone. Panic at the Disco. Kendrick Lamar. I mean Eminem. Fuck. Whoops. Shit.
You have to have a female.
Why?
Because
I don't want to be distracted.
this isn't about you.
You said music,
Yes.
not bodies.
Yes.
I can't watch.
This isn't about you.
I can't watch women.
Okay, then don't watch. You have to listen.
Okay. Smell the product.
Okay.
Her ass, though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But she's, hold on. Let me take that back. Nicki Minaj is a fucking writer. And anyone who says she can't write, she makes garbage music. Don't get me
I was
wrong.
gonna say, this is my thing about Nicki. She only writes good shit when she's in a beef.
Who?
You.
And I can relate.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, anybody who says that bitch can't write, and she's got the finest ass in Hollywood and titties, and you're going to sit here and tell me that she's trash? Bro, if you were to hear the early 2004, I own them. I own the fucking LPs, the vinyls. I don't mean fucking CDs. I own the vinyls of Lil Wayne before Lil Wayne was garbage. I own the second pressing Wiz Khalifa before Wiz Khalifa was garbage. Wiz Khalifa was garbage circa 2009 and previous. Wiz Khalifa used to be Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. Do you know why I have such a hatred for Lil Wayne? Because I know what he's capable of.
Yep.
I know what Lil Wayne is capable of, and he turns out trash like he works for fucking Glad Bags. What are they called? Not Glad Bags. What is it? Who is it? It's Glad Bags. Nicki Minaj turns out garbage like she works for BFI and Waste Management. That broad has the ability to fucking murder folks.
Yeah, she does.
And so does Cardi B, but Cardi B is such on cloud nine. Cardi B, to me, I don't feel like worked as hard as Nicki Minaj. I don't feel like she worked as hard as Lil Wayne. I don't feel like she worked as hard as Snow the Product. I just don't. Speaking of which, Snow the Product to me works harder than any rapper I know.
Yeah.
She works harder than Tech 9. She works harder than Tech 9. She works harder than Apathy. She works harder than fucking Class. My favorite rappers on planet Earth really can't hold a candle to Snow the Product.
Yeah, I know.
Snow the Product works lyrically wise. No, this is, I'm a different perspective than you are. I listen to music for the lyrics. I don't listen to music for the beat.
Yeah.
I could listen to acapellas and be just as impressed. Snow the Product is amongst one of the, in my opinion, one of the best, and I don't mean female, I mean lyricists of our generation. And I don't mean female, and I don't mean male. I just mean in fucking general.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, go find her.
Go look at Snow the Product. Can you? You're the one who really turned me on to Snow the Product. Not. I've seen her in World Star Hip Hop, the Wiki, the fucking alarm clock one on World Star, and I was like, okay.
They didn't even. They kind of were like,
Who? World Star?
Yeah.
And when you showed me that, I was like, oh shit. That line, black, brown, white, let's get racy. I was like, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I'm like, this chick, if she's writing her own lyrics,
she does. She writes and produces all her own shit. She's tried 2 different record deals and
Snow the Product. As much as, you know what's funny is when you get mad at her, that's a positive thing. That's how much you have in stock.
Yeah.
That's how much you own stock of Snow the Product. I mean that though.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? Fuck Snow, but who's your favorite female rapper? Is it Snow?
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, so I love Tekashi. I love Stitches. Like people who hate on Stitches upset me. People who hate on Tekashi upset me. I understand that Tekashi's a fucking rat. He's a piece of shit. People still love Jay Hayes in the vape game. And I can't tell you how many negative fucking messages I've gotten about Jay Hayes, right? But I know Jay in a different way that people other know. I know Tekashi in a different way that people look at Tekashi. I know smell the product in a different way. Does that make sense or not?
Mm-hmm.
So if you just look at bare bones work ethic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Smell the Product is one of the gangsters of hip hop, in my opinion. Nobody. Have you ever seen anyone? And I'm being genuine. Have you ever seen anybody give her credit? Grammys, Oscars?
Tech, like
Tech's never won a Grammy. He's
no,
never
but
even
I'm
been
saying
remotely
like
associated with a Grammy.
No, but I feel like he is like one of the people who is like known that like he has her on features and he like is trying to get
She pays
her
for
like
him.
I don't know.
Okay. I guess no. So from what I've read, is that she still pays for him. And let me bring this back to vaping.
But she doesn't do that with anybody else.
I'm trying to think of people who aren't paid or who aren't afraid of Jay Hayes, for example. I'm not afraid of Jay Hayes. I'm not afraid of you, Jay. If you watch this, I'm not afraid of you at all. You don't scare me. Fagin, you don't scare me. No vape reviewer fucking scares me. Y'all are a bunch of clowns. But I'll tell you, as a man, not as a vape reviewer, as a man, someone like Fagin, I know how much Fagin's worked to retain his channel, who came up out of a trailer park. Does that make sense? I know how much Jay's worked. That's as a man, fuck the review portion. As a man, if you don't have the testicles, if you don't have the balls to compliment somebody like that, that's what's that called? A feature? That's a characteristic that is to be admired.
Yeah. Hang on a second. What was that, Mike?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were trying. You popped up and your mouth was moving, and I was like, I can't hear what you're saying. Yeah.
So if you don't like Smell the Product as a rapper, like that's okay. I'm not a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar.
No,
right?
but she's
prolific. She's prolific. She's Dolly Parton of hip hop. I fucking love you, dude.
I love you.
No, listen to my face.
Mike, I'm so sorry. It's because I'm like way behind on our video.
Yeah. So in terms of what is that called? Outside perspective. I don't know anything about hair, right? Like, but like I know how much you work to the detriment of your body.
Excuse me.
What was you say? Excuse me for?
Because I just burped.
Cute. Your chair went boom.
Oh yeah.
But I know how hard you work. Even if I didn't like you as a human being, even if I didn't like one of your coworkers as a human being, I also know how hard it is your job.
Yeah.
Even to be
I try really hard too to like, and I know this isn't. I'm definitely the kind of person that like I don't care for you. Like I don't like you, but I can also say like, but
respect you.
Do some good work.
Right.
I don't want to be your friend.
Right.
Like
but that's completely different than respecting someone for the amount of work that they do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of examples in my life I can give you that. A lot.
Yeah. No, you're good at that.
My dad's taught me that. The old man has taught me like you might not have to like that person, you might not love that person, but if they've done something that is a difficult task, that's respect. That's you respect that person. Yep. Yeah. And that's no and I was just using Jay and I was just using Fagin as an example. You can place anybody's name on that. Some of the nicest people who don't have to be, I'll just go and list this quick in terms of vaping. Bogan is probably amongst one of the best human beings in general that I've ever met in the vape industry. Abby Vapes is up there, and she's probably the most difficult. I can get a hold of Grip Trippers easier than I can get a hold. I'm one of Abby Vapes' Patreon members. Mm-hmm. She's got 4. I'm one of them, and I haven't gotten a response from her.
Yeah.
And I admire that for some weird fucked up reason. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I wish she would just reply once, or her husband. Like if she would just fucking either one of them, just say, hey, I'm like, you reviewed my Barrage. All I wanted was a like on my comment. I didn't even get that. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, Abby Vapes is like I watch what she does. I'm like, oh man, that's a lot of shit. Her gaming channel, her Twitch channel, her live channel, her fucking like. I respect the fact that you can do all of those as a job, and it works out for you. Mm-hmm. Wow, fucking wow, dude. Mm-hmm. Veterinarian. Can we talk about that for a sec? Could you ever be a vet?
No. It's harder to be a vet than it is to go to med school.
I've heard the same thing. You have to
And
learn about all the
I was
animals.
gonna say, and I didn't understand that at first, but then somebody's like, well, if you think about it, like you only have to learn about one human body. Like there's only one body.
If you're a
one
vet, you're a
thing.
doctor. You are a doctor.
Yeah,
So
but for how many different animals?
that's crazy.
Yeah, no,
to
but
me.
I couldn't do it.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
If you were a non-vape related reviewer on YouTube, like Av is my favorite person in general. Just like, and then my second is Seth's bike hacks. Do I ride a mountain bike, Mandy?
No.
Do I ride bicycles at all?
No.
What do I ride? Dirt bikes?
I was gonna say a dirt bike.
I ride dirt bikes and off-road trucks.
Yep.
I don't touch bicycles. I haven't touched a BMX bicycle since I was in my fucking teens. But my favorite YouTuber is Seth's bike hacks and Av, the dude who reviews I've never even seen his face. The amount of work that goes into Seth's bike hacks, and the fact that I'm a dollar tier on his Patreon, and he fucking responds to me personally, blows my fucking mind.
Yep.
It blows. The fact that his wife puts up with him being gone for 3 weeks out of every month, just gone.
Yeah.
The fact that he bought a multi-million-dollar property in Virginia or West Virginia, wherever it was, so he could build bicycle features on bicycle tracks, like mountain bike track on his property. And he was injured out of his contract. He was injured. His wife thought it was okay. He had I don't want to go speaking out of school here because this is on a Patreon page, but was offered a very lucrative job at a bicycle company for marketing. He said, "No, I'm gonna try YouTube." And they're like, "You have 700 subscribers. The fuck are you gonna do with that, Seth?" It's like, you have no knees left. You're in your fucking late 30s, old man. How about you take a seat and you accept $100,000 a year, $10,000 a month? And his wife was like, "If you think you can do it," and he fucking did. Dude's in the millions of subscribers at this point.
Yeah.
I subscribed to him at under 100,000 subscribers. All I want as a fan, all I want is for him to get more.
Yep.
Because he's a good person.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
His reviews aren't the best. Mountain Bikes or whatever the fuck his name is, who's another bicycle. I don't ride bicycles. I watch mountain bike reviews. I don't even have one. And there's other people who are way better than Seth, but Seth is a way better person.
You've made me watch his videos before.
Yes, because I'm like, Mandy, like if we could figure out how to get videos as good as his. But I've watched hair videos of yours, not of yours, but of people barbers. I gotta admit to you though, when I saw face spray, whatever that shit, I was like, oh,
It's all a lie.
I just thought it was a feminine man and couldn't grow a perfect diagonal. What is this?
Yeah.
And it turns out it was face spray, and I was like, okay, well, I guess
they fill in hairline.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. This whole bit, I was like, it's gone. What? Oh, they not bald now.
Yep.
And then Mandy's like, oh, it's fake. You didn't know that? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But you have to admit, like, coming from me who was uneducated, I was like, God, how did they get that like noon shadow?
Yeah.
And it's like, it looks like a week went by.
It
was because it's paint. Why didn't you tell me?
Because I think I had just found out.
I'm out in the garage fucking shooting up testosterone and lifting weights. And you're like, oh, well, they just spray paint it. I was like, what? Mandy?
All right, babe.
Are you
ready
good?
to go watch some Travelers?
Yes.
You guys, if you're not watching Travelers
On Netflix,
it's old series. Go find it. We've been binging it like every night before we go to bed. I think it's been a couple of nights.
We've given up sex 3 times.
If you up till 1 o'clock in the morning to watch another episode of Travelers.
We've given up sex 3 times to watch Travelers. Let me tell you something. Our sex life, maybe I'm wrong, is fucking phenomenal. And we're watching Travelers. Like, I've got a big old dick.
It's about people who come from the future to save
The pussy. And
The past.
The best.
Because the future is like destroyed and the world is gone. So they're sending people from the future back to the 21st century to stop bad things from happening.
Right.
So.
How is the sex life?
Fantastic.
Fantastic? What do you, Bill Maher?
All right.
Bitches! Go keep it on.
Yeah, my ears need to breathe.
Mine too. Bitches! Okay, smell the trucks. Hold on, Mike, do you want part of this? Come on now.
Oh.
Okay. Bitches! Okay, smell the truck is done. With that being said, I want to tell you that I appreciate your favor with Thesis. It is your boy Thesis. We're out.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, guys.
Hold on. We got to figure out how to end it. Okay, all right. Bitches! Okay, put it back on for effects. Bitches! Okay, smell the truck is done. With that being said,